All right, so getting ready to go into day 19. I have 18 days complete with 83% winning right now. As far as days go, my average with all my tickers is 70% win rate right now. My account sits now at $8,716. So everything's doing pretty awesome in this account. So far, so good. My first day in scaling up is always the scariest day. It was a nice winning day. So fortunately, I was able to put a little buffer on. I'll keep that scaling. Right now I'm going to do, a max of about $500 risk per trade. Unless there's some amazing setup, then maybe I'll risk a little more. But right now I'm up to $500 per trade, and I'm looking at taking around 4 trades a day, including the evening session. So I can make anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a day with this scaled up setup. And I'll keep that for a while, and then we'll hit to the next target and scale up again from there. So yeah, so hopefully tonight can give me a nice buffer going into Friday. And then Friday, hopefully I can have a nice winning day to close it out the week and go into the weekend on a positive note. So yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, bring the next trade to you. Okay, I'm going to get short NQ here with one contract.
Order submitted.
Okay, so I'm in NQ with one contract short, looking for a run back down to the bottom here. I'm actually going to move this down to here because we do have this M pattern right here. If this does come back down here to run to this level, then there's a good possibility it may boost pretty far down here. So I want to take advantage of that. So this could be a really nice trade to the downside. But at the same time, we are in a little bit of an uptrend right here with a high, higher low, and higher high, and could be doing higher low kind of thing. And we could be seeing a breakout back to the highs up into here. So I do have my speed bump in. I'm going to increase this.
Order submitted.
So now I'll have 2 contracts in the speed bump. Looking for a move back into this zone here if that's what takes place. But right now I'm in the short, looking for it to come down here to test this little area right here. But if it does break that, this could be a nice slide.
Order submitted.
All right, so here we are, speed bumped to the long side with 3 contracts. Move my stop back up. All right, so just looking for this to get into this zone here. You can see back here, this tops right through here. Looking for this to retest into this zone and potentially break out to new highs. We do see, higher highs and higher lows. So we'll see what happens. Stop is down here to make a break of this M pattern.
Order canceled.
Wow, look at that hit real quick. Boom, hit that target out of that trade. $185 in that spike. Wowzers. That was awesome. So I'm glad that I had my my target up there. Could you imagine watching? I mean, how you can't operate fast enough to catch that. You would see that thing go up and then be like, "Oh, I got to get out. Oh, it's too late. Oh no." Right? That's happened to me before, so I know. But yeah, nice little boost. So I do like to have my limit order in above my target just in case those spikes happen. I'm glad that just happened so you could see it. But I always like to have my limit order in if possible. Sometimes I forget to do the ATM strategy so I don't get my OCO or bracket order out there. And, and if that were to happen this time, I could have missed that opportunity. So by putting my limit orders not at my target but above my target, if a spike happens, I can take advantage of it. Look at that sell-off happening now. So that was pretty sweet that just took place. So $185 tonight in NQ. That gives me a nice buffer going into the morning session. And then tomorrow maybe I can make, $1,000 between the two. And that'll be pretty sweet. All right, everybody, see you in the morning. Okay, so here with the morning session on May 10th. So I have an order waiting for gold right now. But I want to get into NQ. I missed my entry. If it comes back to my entry, I'll get in. And then I'll be looking for a target up here. But it's got to come back to my entry. Looks like I might get that opportunity right now. Okay, here we go. NQ. Oh, let's get the let's see our order in. Let's go NQ. Push down a little more. Buy stop limit.
Order submitted.
I'd like to put it in with a limit order here if it pushes back down under here. And then if it backs up, I can jump in. Man, I'm going to miss this probably. All right. Retracing NQ is. So if that comes back up, I'll get into this trade to the long side.
Order submitted.
Okay, so NQ to the long side, one contract. Trying to be patient with this. Let this get through, like some more candles close, so I can just let it ride for a while. Maybe not. All right, well, at least I'll put it to break even because that trade is pretty much over and I didn't take it. So if it comes back down, I need to get out. Wouldn't that be a bummer if I get out now and I gave up $400? Yep, gave it all away, traders. Oh, always leaving money on the table or giving it back. Today I'm giving it back. I hate that. I much what should have. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Dumb. All right, dumb. So I made like $15 on that trade. So, yep. Oh, I'm so angry right now. I was up 185 from last night. Could have put 400 to 500 in my pocket there. 685 on the day, putting me really close to that $10,000 marker. We would have been over 9,000, 9,400. And I have a short trading day today. And now look, it's going to come back up and rip higher. So my other strategy with NQ is on the 30-minute candle, which is going to tell me to buy it here in 8 minutes. That's why I wanted to be patient on that. Because right now that's looking like a buy in the 30-minute candle, which means I can get back in on that 30-minute candle. It's just a $400 or $500 difference in there. All right, I'll bring the next trade to you. Okay, thinking about jumping back into the NASDAQ here, as it's running way down, although it might not... We'll see. Based on the 30-minute candle retracing right now. So we're almost got that halfway retrace right there once you get to that red line. Kind of looking for that zone right there. See what they're saying about news on Topstep. Let's go over there real quick. All right, consumer report. All right, no big deal. Dow Jones is selling off though. So let's see what happens here with NASDAQ. Okay, we got past that halfway retracement marker. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy one contract right now.
Order submitted.
All right, speed bumping it right here, if that's what happens.
Order submitted.
So got a nice deep retracement. More than 50% of that that 30-minute green candle. My stop is just below that 30-minute candle. Right here, you can see right there. So I got that good, nice deep retracement on the. We're looking at 30-minute candles right now, and now it started to come back up. So I jumped back in to NQ. So looking for this to fully recover this green candle and move higher, and then we'll go from there. But if it doesn't, I'm going to speed bump this and make my money to the downside. I had that short in for gold if it came back down, but gold is now on its way up, big time. I do have a short trading day today, so I cannot stick around for a long time.
Order canceled. I'm
going to move my stop up here in a little while as soon as this thing wants to move a little bit. So I got rid of that speed bump. And then take what the market gives me and call it a day. Might have missed the move again in the NASDAQ. With that push up, I was going to take that $400. Or $250 in NASDAQ. My day would have been a $400 to $500 day. And I called it a day, but I might have missed that again. Second opportunity blown. All the more reason to quit trading today, traders, because I'm clearly not on my game. So now I just want to get back into profit and then start looking for exit so I can just call it a weekend. If I took both those trades off as I started to and then just hesitated to drop my limit order in, I would have been up nicely today. I would be already up $1,000. But unfortunately, this is where I'm at. So I'm going to speed bump this, buy stop or sell stop market to sell stop limit.
Order submitted.
Okay, if this breaks, I'll speed bump it, recover my losses in the speed bump. All right, here we go. Looks like I'm going to speed bump this trade.
Order filled.
Okay, now I'm into the short side. Where's my stops? I don't have any. All right. Got 2 contracts.
Order submitted.
Okay, put my stop to the top of that 30-minute candle. See how far this thing wants to run down. Definitely looking for at least a retest of this support area right here. When we go back, we're kind of getting into this one almost also. We're in that area right now. And then we got this next stronger one down here. I'm looking for a move to that stronger one down here, which will conclude my speed bump. Should recover my losses, maybe put a little profit in my pocket at the same time, and go back up. If this retraces now, I'm going to be in trouble. But right now, I think we're going to be okay. It's breaking the green candle before it. Man, I'm not trading well today, traders. I should be up $1,000 today. Talked about getting out of both of those trades and just didn't drop my limit order. So Topstep TV, they're all long right now in the NASDAQ, making me nervous. Like long big, like 20 contracts in their house account. Like all of them are long right now. They just got long where I got short. Let's see what kind of disaster takes place here. Are they gonna have a red day or am I gonna have a red day? About to find out. All right, let's see if it breaks this support in the 1 minute candle. I'm looking at on my other chart. Getting to the bottom of that support right now. Looks like it might be breaking it. Man, I'm so tempted just to take this off and call it a red day. All right, here we go. Here we go. Could take it off now and be green, $95. Do I do it? Nope, 1 minute candle support is breaking. Okay. Let's go all the way down here. Come on. I wonder if those guys at Topstep are still in this trade right now. They were in up here long. All right, NQ, come on. I got 10 seconds for this 1 minute candle closes. Hopefully the next one opens and drops like a rock. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Pushing down. Okay, new one opened. Did drop a little bit, but now it's recovering. I'm going to lock in a green day here because I do not have all day. Oh.
Order submitted.
Cancel. Don't want those
Order
on there.
canceled.
All right, good deal. So out of that trade, that speed bump worked out nicely. So now I'm up $525 in the day. So NQ going to give me $525. Man, I bet those people at Topstep are getting hammered. They were like all in on the house account with 20 contracts long way up here. I got to go find out what's happening on that. I'm so curious. All right, I'll bring the next trade to you. Okay, literally like not even a minute later, nicely through that target. Just, yeah, fear. I let fear get me out early without waiting for it to come back through and put my stop in right where it's supposed to be. Could have had like another $200 on that trade had I just honored that target. But I got a little nervous and I let fear get me out. But at least I'm green on the day. Okay, so I want to come back to this NASDAQ trade. So one of the things, you know, I'm just having a bad trading day in general. I mean, at least I'm closing the day green and all that good stuff. But, you know, I left money on the table up here, or I gave it back, actually. You know, I had that nice profit. I was going to put that stop in. I gave it back. And then it came all the way back down. And when everybody on Topstep TV was long somewhere in this area, like long big, like they're going to blow out their accounts today if they're wrong, kind of long big. Like they're going to hit max losses if they're wrong. So I was like, man, they're so confident over there. Maybe I shouldn't be short in this trade. So normally when I trade, I like to listen to Topstep TV because they're pretty good about keeping you up to date on the news and what's going on, like planned market release news, as well as anything globally that might be taking place. They're pretty good about giving you an update on that. So I like to listen to them while I'm trading. But when a trade starts to set up, I turn them off because I don't want what they're saying to influence what I'm doing. Every trader should have their own trade plan, their own strategy that fits them, that's tailored to you. Trade you, not them. So, you know, everybody over at Topstep TV and over in the chat over there, they all have their own thing. And I don't want their own thing to influence my thing that I have a proven statistical probability for. Like when a trade sets up, I know what I'm looking at. I know I have an 80% probability, a 78%. I know exactly my targets. I know my stops. I know all that stuff based on probability. But like when I got in this trade short, because my probabilities were over 80% that it was going to 83% that it was going to hit at least this target and most likely get into this zone right here before going up. If it even goes up, it might go sideways here and go down more. But I knew I was going to at least get into this zone down here. But listening to them talk about their trade and how they're all long and not even just long, like going to blow out your account long, or at least max loss on the day long, it made me question what I was doing. And I normally never have them up while I'm trading because of that reason. And because I was starting to doubt myself based on what they were saying over there, I ended up, exiting this trade a little bit earlier than I should have because I let fear take over rather than looking at the data. And I ended up exiting the trade here when I could have easily got down into here. So had I traded today properly, this could have easily been a $1,500 to $2,000 day, which would have been awesome. But at least I'm going to close out the day at $525 in NQ. My only ticker traded, account up $9,207. Pretty sweet. And then sure enough, everybody over at Topstep did get stopped out. Max loss on the house account, and some of the traders, or at least one of them, max loss on their account for the day, and other ones had some pretty big losses as well. So they end up having a pretty big red day when I should have had a pretty big green day. All right, so hopefully by the end of next week, I can get this account up to 15 grand. All right, everybody, have a great weekend.